Well, you know, we've offered the fight, and we got him his own date. That wasn't a date. That date didn't exist. We worked with ESPN. We got him his own date, and you know, we've offered them the fight. I know that contracts haven't been signed yet, but you know, Conor's never. Listen, Conor likes to play games. Okay, Conor plays games, and he does his thing. One thing Conor doesn't do: Conor doesn't commit to a fight and then not fight. Mm-hmm. Conor fights. You know.
Does that fight have to happen at 155 to then be in line for a shot?
It's 155 pounds. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not putting on a friggin' multi-million-dollar fight at a catch weight that means nothing.
Or even 170, that's what I mean. So
it means nothing. That fight means nothing at 170. Neither one of those two are ranked at 170 pounds. And it doesn't do anything in the 55-pound division if either one of them win, because they're fighting at 170. It literally makes no sense. Mm-hmm. There are plenty of organizations that put on fights that make no sense. You can go watch those kind of fights every weekend. That's not what we do here.
No, it's like I don't understand why Dustin show his weakness. This is just my opinion. You have to say something. Hey, this is my opinion too. He have to do something too. Like, okay, they ask him fight. Conor say, I'm gonna donate you money, and he say, oh yes, and everywhere. But Dustin is lightweight fighter. He's not welterweight fighter. Why are you gonna fight in 170? If you wanna fight for the title next, you have to make 155. Fight in lightweight division. This is just my opinion.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think him talking about me at all is a you know, it's flattering. You know, to hear the champion talking about me, and you know, and chances are, like I said, Khabib is a respectful, great champion in this sport. He has accomplished what he has accomplished, and he's done it with grace for the most part. You know, I think he's probably getting tired of getting asked about me. You know, because I was just a couple months ago, I was a guy who wasn't even signed to the UFC, and now people are talking about me fighting him for the title. You got me talking about fighting him for the title. But of course, coming to the UFC, what am I going to say? Hey, I want to come in and prove myself for 5 or 6 fights, and then maybe take a look at the title. No, I want to come in. I want to make a splash. I want to get thrown to the wolves right away and find out where I'm at. So, you know, him saying he doesn't even need to wrestle, use his wrestling to beat me is, I think that's somewhat of an elementary statement. I don't think that's at all accurate. And truth be told, as I've said numerous times, and I've told you in the past, I think I have the recipe to beat Khabib, and that's not me disrespecting him at all. I just have unwavering confidence in myself, unwavering confidence in my abilities and my calling on my life. Coming to the UFC at this time, the right moment for me to come out here, whether it's this weekend or it's months from now or a year from now, to get that UFC strap. You know, this is a fight. This is the fight game in which the fight promoters do the matchmaking. But yeah, conventional wisdom would say, hey, yeah, the top 4 guys are booked right now. That leaves Tony Ferguson. He's been vocal about me and said some things about me. So obviously he knows that fight is looming. So I think that's the logical best choice. You know, either I am who I say I am, or I'm not. So we'll find out pretty quick against, I think, the scariest guy in the division. El Kukui is, he's got a screw loose. He fights like it. He's a scary guy to fight. So what better way to introduce the UFC fans to who I am than to go out there against Tony Ferguson, a perennial top guy, a guy who just lost his first fight a couple months ago, and he was on a 12-fight win streak before that. So I think it's a great opportunity for me to go out there, show my skill set. It's a scary fight, probably get into a war, so I'll be able to show my gall, show my heart, and introduce the UFC fans to who I am.